Everyone. My name is Ishwar. I'm the founder of Unsolved.xyz, and we help power founder communities. Let me take you through a quick feeler for what we enable in the founder community. If you, as a founder, join this join the community, right? You have the ability to add a startup. You just click on add a startup, fill out a few details, a few questions. Typically, we ask, what's your startup called? Who's the customer? What is the problem? And what is your solution, right? As soon as you do that, it goes live in the founder community. Now anyone can take a look at it, upvote, leave a comment, all of that, and even engage with you, right? So let's say if you people want to read what your startup does, they click on it, and now they get access to your summary. So these are the three questions that we ask when you're starting a startup, but you also have the ability to talk about more, like who's your competition, what's your USP, what's the opportunity, how will you make money, right? What's your pitch, what's your product demo. All of that can be shared in one place, and now a fellow founder, or let's say a mentor or an advisor, can look at this for the next 5 minutes, and then either ask a question, leave a suggestion, or offer help, right? So we make it extremely efficient to interact with startups and leave suggestions for them. It's almost as simple as just leaving a comment on any social networking platform, right? So you just leave a comment, and you're able to interact. You will find that if the founder or anyone else reading this finds that your suggestion is insightful, they will typically click this saying, hey, this is insightful, and then that will help you increase your reputation. So founder reputation is something that we have added to kind of determine which founders are helping each other more. What's your reputation within the founder ecosystem, right? It's a little bit of a gamification element, but it helps founders stay engaged and help each other out, right? In the startups, we also have a success score element. You will see this 11%, 7%, 3%, etc. A startup success score starts at 1%, and you improve depending on which stage you are in, how much funding you have got, what's your community validation, how many guides have you completed, how much have you learned, and even the frequency of updates, right? So as a founder of a startup, you will find that the sections within your startup will look something like this. So you can actually add a founder's page, you can add a link if you have not added all of that before, right? And if you want to share your challenges, right? What is your challenge, what's the poll, you want to create an update, all of that is possible. And updates can actually have metrics, so you can add metrics as a community. If you're a cohort and you want to capture certain metrics, how many users or how many paying customers or what's your monthly revenue, all of that is completely possible right here. And you can choose what metrics you want to track for your cohort, right? I mean, you may be running a very specific cohort, but you can customize pretty much everything that you can see over here. You can the whole thing will be on your brand, your logo, the whole the colors, can we have a few template options, you can choose what colors they are looking like, right? All of that. When you go to the feed section, the feed is pretty much a global feed of all the conversation that's happening on the platform, right? So you get to just take a quick peek, and you can leave comments on the platform very efficiently. The people who have gained the most reputation in the previous week are showcased, right? Again, causing that cycle to happen. The startups that you saw in the previous page, the ones who have had a recent most upgrade in their success score will be shown higher, right? So therefore it promotes being active, leaving updates, learning more, all of that, because if you want to be visible within the platform, then you have to be active on it, right? So it kind of encourages that. You can also mark out folks as verified advisors on the platform, and all verified advisors will have like a blue tick mark associated with any conversation that they leave on the platform. You can earn office hours with a verified advisor or a mentor, right? And you can earn it either by achieving a certain success score. So you can have metrics saying you need to have 10% success score before you get into an office hour, or you need a founder reputation of at least 50. So you can define those metrics on what is available to schedule a call or schedule office hours. uh, you also have the option of scheduling a paid call, right? I mean, so it can be a paid call from within the system. The next tab really is guides, right? And guides are basically anything that you want to teach the founders so that they learn in a self-learning mode rather than depend on you to spoon feed them, right? So you can tell them how to craft a unique selling proposition, what are the types of startup business models, right? How to write your startup one-liner, right? Creating a pre-launch landing page, right? So it depends on what guides you want to give here. A lot of it is focused on getting idea stage founders from here to an MVP, and guides can be both video and written, right? A written article will look like a blog, and a video is of course hosted on YouTube and just the link added over here, but it's organized information that the founder can very easily access. You can create events and workshops. As soon as you create an event, it kind of notifies everybody on the platform. Very easy to create an event. You just click add an event, and that's round about it, right? You just fill out a few details and then the event goes live. Looks like this over here. It looks like this when kind of do this as a when you're looking at this from a mobile viewpoint, it kind of changes to tabs at the bottom, right? But all very very easy to access, very clean, very easy interfaces, and anyone who signs up, there are multiple options on onboarding people. So you can have an invite only community, you can have an approval led community, like someone leaves a LinkedIn profile and then a brief about me, and then you approve their access to the community. Or the third one is of course membership based communities, right? So they actually pay a membership fee to be a part of the community. So it depends on what you want to use. If you already have an existing cohort who you want to kind of expose here, or inter cohort kind of sharing and learning and things like that, if you want that to happen, then it's very easy to do that over here. Otherwise it's just super easy for anyone to interact on the platform and kind of ensure that all of this is in one place, right? That's roundabout it from us. You may have some more questions on what is possible, what is not. Happy to take some questions. If this demo has kind of caused some interest, then we can kind of answer a few more as we move along.